Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzant, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Brooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
What's good, people?
What's going on, y'all?
Good afternoon. Y'all know where y'all at. We here. The official Man Cave Today show.
Yes.
Salute, peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings. We got some things to talk about today. There's a reason. There's always good reasons why. If we get a late start, it's always good reasons. Good things here at the station. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. First and foremost, to my right, my partner, the man that has a plan. Together we understand. We call him what? Smooth P.
What's up, y'all? Good afternoon.
Salute.
Great to be alive.
Yes, sir.
And my brother next to me in the blue, who's the man who always knows what to do. And we call him the one, the only, Storm Norm DeGen.
Okay. You gotta clap that up.
Yes.
You're getting good now. You're getting tight now with your rhyming skills and everything.
Man.
Salute, peace and blessings to you, brother. Good day,
yes,
sir.
Good day to you, sir. Yes, sir. Good day.
Got some things to talk about. First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter, Periscope. Shout out to everybody listening to us live on what? The TuneIn app. Yes. If you don't have it by now, please download it, people. It's free. Just get the TuneIn app. It goes right on your iPhone, your Android, your tablet, whatever. It's free. You can listen to all your favorite radio stations around the world, and guess who's on there? WBKS1.com, Man Cave Today Show, and all the other great shows on the platform. Yeah, man, download that thing. It's free. Shout out to our sponsors. You know, today's show is sponsored by Four Brothers. Four Brothers Breakfast, Four Brothers Restaurant, Southern Comfort Food. They are located at 41 Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. That's 41 Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. All right, so give them a call, 908-834-8889. All right, so make sure y'all
get your good food.
Yeah. They got some good grub up in that spot. Look at them chicken and waffles, crabs there. Whatever you into, they got, man. They got good, delicious food. Go to Four Brothers again in Warren, New Jersey. And our other sponsors on the check-in is TGI Fridays. All right, TGI Fridays located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. Make sure y'all come out and have a good time with us this Friday night. We are rocking out. We doing what we do from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's the Friday Night Live. It's the happy hour mix, powered by WBKS1. Your boy DJ Smooth P, yours truly DJ Storm Norm. The General will be on the ones and twos, and my man DJ Bukeen. So just come on out and have a good time with us this Friday, tomorrow. All right, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. You know, there's gonna be some special treats in the building. Listen, get your happy hour drinks. Some drink specials is popping. Them half-price appetizers popping. Come on out with us tomorrow. Have a good time, man. Grown Sexy, you know how we do it. Get there a little early if you can, so you can get a nice seat either at the dining area or the bar and everything, and then enjoy the music and have a good time with the BKS1 Radio family. We rocking out tomorrow. We gonna have a good time.
Yes, sir.
So come on out, man. Coming out and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Let's give some quick shout out. Shout out to Michelle Mimi Carter on the check-in. What's up, Mimi? Kiss. Hurricane Kiss on the check-in. Shout out to Kiss. Kenny Johnson on the check-in. Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. Shout out to DT. Stacy Newton. Ingrid Judge on the check-in. She said that cowboy had it slick like that. Taylor Charles on the check-in. Taylor, what's good, mama? Shout out to Kim Ebron on the check-in. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Shout out to Ellen Tube Jr. on the check-in. Remove Span. Hey, Remove. What's up to Sandy B? What's up, baby? On the check-in. Shout out to everybody. Leslie on the check-in. I see you. Demetria on the check-in. Hey, D from Dunwoody. Love that, man. I love saying that. You got to get that on your shirt. D from Dunwoody. Shout out to Ricky Williams on the check-in. Shout out to just everybody. To Ben Walker. What's up, Ben? What's going on, fam? Bro, I need some barbecue. For real, for real. Shout out to Jaleel Grady on the check-in. And let's get this thing on and popping. Tracy Napoleon, a.k.a. Naya, on the check-in. Yes, I am running that joint tomorrow at TGI Fridays. I'm running your new song, all right? Because I like it, and I want to support that joint. Make sure y'all go get Naya's new songs, new singles. She just got hot music, period. Just go support her. Now, let's get this thing on and popping. Let's talk about some things. What's going on in the world that we live in? In the world that we live in, what's going on? Did we talk about the Kansas City officer that claims she accidentally shot the driver and he got into a fight with her partner? No. You sure? People, did we talk about that? If not, we are. I'm curious to know if we talked about that. All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna run the clip. Oh, we're running the clip right now. Hey, don't make So basically, this officer accidentally, allegedly, shot the guy in the back by accident. Accidentally. Female officer. Oops. Y'all just tell me, what y'all think about this. And how does this play out in your mind? I'm going to run the full clip so we can get the full gist of what's going on here. But watch this very closely, all right? You at the Man Cave Today Show, BKS1 Radio. Let's watch this clip real quick. We're going to talk about this.
Give me your driver's license. I could write you your ticket, and you could drive home.
I haven't done nothing.
You're not wearing your seatbelt.
Motherfuckers in front of me for a fucking seatbelt.
I don't care about them right now. I care about you. I can't stop every car on the road.
Let me tell you something. You didn't stop them for a fucking seatbelt, but you're going to turn around behind me and try to pop me for a fucking seatbelt?
Sir, I can only stop one
all
car
the
at a time.
motherfuckers you were looking at coming down the motherfucking line right there,
I was
man.
not.
Get on with that shit.
Okay.
You fucking my day up. That's what you're doing.
He's going to jail.
How you doing?
Okay.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Don't touch my vehicle. You do not have a right to touch my motherfucking vehicle.
You need to step out. Step out. Give me your hands. Step out. Hey, don't make this. Don't make this.
Don't talk to me. I want to talk to your motherfucker.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I'm going to knock you in your motherfucker.
Get out of the car.
I'm not getting out this car. You let all these Oh, shit.
You could give me your driver's license. I could write you your ticket, and you could drive home.
I haven't done nothing.
You're not wearing your seatbelt.
Motherfuckers in front of me for
just so we know, the brother that was shot, he's alive.
Over a seatbelt ticket.
Yeah, all over a seatbelt ticket. It shouldn't have really escalated like that. What do y'all think went wrong just by viewing what we just saw? All right. I see a lot of things. She said she accidentally shot him. She thought, technically, she thought she was grabbing her taser. She thought she was grabbing her taser.
Yeah.
She was coming to the aid of her partner.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, with the brother, knowing, our history of how law enforcement can be when it comes to us, I think the brother should have fell back. Not tassel with the officer.
Yeah.
All right. So doesn't warrant any shooting at all. Doesn't warrant no shooting. I'm saying he shouldn't have tussled with the officer regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you never give him a reason.
Yeah.
You try not to give him a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I heard she's no longer on the force. This officer, she's no longer on the force. And the case is being reviewed. They just actually released this video that we're viewing recently.
Yeah, well, that's how I feel. Like, so I totally agree. he shouldn't have took it to that level or whatever. But you know what? I think just the tension between police and pedestrians across the country just gotten to such a place right now, such a heightened place that, you know, people are getting fed up of the police doing what they want to do, you know, picking who they want to pick, you know. And he was clearly upset about the situation. Didn't think it was fair, and just was like, no, not today. Well, this ain't happening to me today. Like you said, you messing up my day today. Out of all these people you sat there and watched drive by without no seatbelts, and you picked me out, and you want to mess up my day. So I mean, I understand it. Should he have done it? No, because you see what happened, you know. But I mean, people are getting tired of police doing what they want to do, and you know, it's a unfortunate situation that happened on both sides because he wound up getting shot behind it. But my thing is this: if you are an officer of the law, you're supposed to be trained, right? So now, if you don't know the difference in the field of your service weapon and a taser stun gun, then you're definitely in the wrong line of work.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're supposed to be a trained professional in both, actually. You know what I'm saying? You have to pass tests to carry and shoot your weapon. You have passed tests to carry and shoot your taser. So how do you mistakenly grab your gun and say, "Oh, I thought this was my taser I was shooting in the back"? Like, come on, knock it off.
Let's read some comments. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury. She said, "Accidentally my ass." And Remove said, "It wasn't no accident." Shaking my head. Kim Ebron said, "Right there is an unfortunate circumstance." Exactly. Shout out to Bobby Norfleet on the check-in. What's up? Legendary NASCAR driver on the check-in. Shout out to Baina. I see you. Tracy Napoleon. Tracy said, "I have two thoughts on this one. One is you should never fight with an officer. That's true. Second, she doesn't need to be a cop. That's not an accident. If it was an accident, she needs new training." I agree. Shout out to James Long on the
forget
check-in.
training. If it was an accident, you need to not ever carry a gun again.
Yeah, Demetrius said he wasn't being compliant and the officer was very rude. Yeah, true, he wasn't being compliant. Leslie said, yes, he should have just complied in this case.
And I'll disagree with the officer was being rude. I don't necessarily think that the officer was being rude. If you actually listen to the way that he's conversating with him, he's not being demeaning or anything to him. He's actually he's just trying to explain his point, whether or not it was right or wrong.
Okay,
he wasn't rude about it. And this is me who really don't like these jokers because I know they don't mean us no good. But I'm gonna call it how I see it. When I see it a certain way, I'm gonna call it. So actually, he wasn't being rude. He didn't come up. He wasn't talking derogatory to him. He wasn't yelling at him or whatever. He just was trying to get him to get his license, and he was trying to explain why. And like I said, the driver was belligerent. He was upset. He was clearly upset. But should it have cost him getting shot in the back? Absolutely not. So I will disagree on the statement that the officer, and this is coming from me.
All right, let's listen to the clip. I'm gonna run the clip again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow it up a little bit so we can see the clip a little bit more clearly and everything. And let's really assess this because you're saying the officer wasn't rude.
He wasn't really rude. No.
Okay. All right. So let's run the clip.
Not in my opinion.
You could give me your driver's license. I could write you your ticket, and you could drive home.
I haven't done nothing.
You're not wearing your seatbelt.
Motherfuckers in front of me for a fucking seatbelt.
I don't care about them right now. I care about you. I can't stop every car on the road.
Let me tell you something. You didn't stop them for a fucking seatbelt, but you're gonna turn around behind me and try to pop me for a fucking seatbelt.
Sir, I can only stop one
all the
car at a time.
motherfuckers you were looking at coming down the motherfucking line right there.
I was
man.
not.
Get on with that shit.
Okay.
You fucking my day up. That's what you're doing.
He's going to jail.
How you doing?
Okay.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Don't touch my vehicle. You do not have a right to touch my motherfucking vehicle.
I need you to step out. Step out. Give me your hands. Step out. Hey, don't make this. Don't make this.
Don't talk to me. I want to talk to your motherfucker.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I'm going to knock you in your motherfucker.
Get out of the car.
I'm not getting out of this car. You let all these Oh, shit. Oh,
your driver's license, I could write you your ticket, and you could drive home.
Get out, usually, get out the car. Get out the car if I shoot you in the face. Get out the car. He would talk to him like, he still was like, get out the car. Come on.
She said, oh, shit, I shot him. Yeah. She said, oh, shit, I shot him. Wow. Yeah. She don't need to be officer.
Nope.
Yeah, that's crazy. Michelle Mimi Carter said these cops are scared, but so are we. So people are acting and reacting off of adrenaline. It's sad. Yeah, that's me too. When cops try to come at me, I get amped and hyped up.
I seen a post one time of a young lady who just started crying profusely, and the officer was like, "What's going on?" Like he even switched it up a little bit about what he was doing to try to calm, because she's like, I don't want you to kill me. Please don't kill me. And he's like, I'm not going to kill you. Please don't. Like, she just was hysterical because she didn't know what was about to happen next. All he did is walk up to the car. Please don't kill me. Please. Like, ma'am, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to kill you. I mean, I'm only pulling you over for this, but that's where we're at right now. People are so terror. It used to be when you seen the police, you felt safe, and say, oh, something goes wrong. Oh, I'll go get the police. Now it's like, no, I don't want to. People are calling the police for, to complain about someone else and winding up getting killed.
Right. Ingrid Judge said dude was extra about a ticket. Chick didn't make a mistake and shoot him. She made a bad judgment call. Timothy Beverly said, give the black man a ticket and let him make his argument in court. They don't always threaten us with being locked up. Yeah, shout out to Pamela Swain on the check-in. Hey, Pamela. Bird Johnson on the check-in. Also said, Timothy said, all because he was wearing a seatbelt. Yeah.
But and to answer the question about giving a ticket and let him fight in court, that's what the officer was trying to say. Like I said, and this is coming from me. I don't take up for these jokers, but I call it how I see it. When it's wrong, I'm going to call it that way, but when it's right, I'm going to call it that way too. That's what he was trying to do. He said to him, "Just let me write you your ticket, and then you could drive off on your way." He's nah, I ain't giving you my license for nothing. So he was trying to just give him a ticket. Right. He was trying to let this man go about the rest of his day, but like I said, my man was seriously upset. And like I said, I've been there before. I've been in a similar situation where a cop pulled me over for somebody else speeding. When it was blatant that it wasn't me that he saw, and he pulled me over. I seen the cop. I seen the cop on the side, and then the car zoomed by me like he's crazy. So I'm like, ha ha ha. And the cop come out, so like, yeah, good for him. He about to get it now. The cop comes out and he pulls me over. So I'm looking like, oh hell no. I know this joker's not pulling me over. Right. And be honest with you, I was where that guy's at. It's crazy. I had my daughter and one of her friends in the car. I was on the way taking them to school. And I was like, this ain't happening today. I was like, they might not be making it to school. Because if this guy come at me on some nonsense, like it ain't going, like that could have been me. This whole situation right here. So I get it, the frustration of what he's saying. You don't watch 10 other people drive by without their seatbelts on, and you're going to pick me out the bunch and you're going to pull me over. This joker was going to try to put somebody else's speeding ticket on me. Right. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? So right. I get both sides of this whole situation. It was a bad situation that went worse. You know what I'm saying? So, but the young, see, this is the thing. That confrontation was one thing. The young lady who shot this guy in the back is a whole nother situation. Now that was totally wrong. Like I said, if you don't know the difference between your service weapon and a taser, then you should be a crossing guard or something. You definitely shouldn't be a cop.
Right. All right, let's read some comments and then we're gonna move on.
Yep.
Ingrid just said he wasn't rude and dude threatened him.
Yeah, fact.
True indeed.
He was mad.
Shout out to Jerome Mitchell on the check-in. We see you.
Peace.
Shout out to Keena and Michael Ross on the check-in. If you want to call in and chime in on the subject, call in 646-233-1302. You know where you at, man. The Man Cave Today Show, BKS1 Radio. We talking about some things today. So real quick, we talked about the Cardi B situation last night, but for those that didn't know, that doesn't know what was going on, whatever, basically Cardi B, in a 3-year-old video, admitted that she used to drug and rob guys.
Yeah. To get ahead in life.
Yeah, to get ahead in life. and there's a lot of backlash for that. She came back with a statement to basically retort, you know, and explain her feelings about that and everything. And a lot of people are in an uproar. You got, it's like 50-50. And then everybody, a lot of other people saying like, why aren't people going to treat this like Bill Cosby situation?
Exactly.
And, you know, because it's a female, you know, are we going to handle this situation different?
Yeah.
So again, this is going to test the Me Too movement to see if they may get involved in this situation. Because now a few guys are coming forward that Cardi B had robbed and drugged and saying, me too. Yeah, she did this to me too.
Yeah. Well, let me ask a question, because I'm not even sure. With Terry Crews, did the Me Too movement actually get behind him with his allegation? Not really, right?
Not really.
It was kind of like, oh, okay, Terry, you're a big black guy. Well, okay.
Not really. So now we have the double standard. I'm quite sure most of y'all saw the video that she put on her social media 3 years ago, where she admittedly said that this is what I used to do to pay for my studio time or whatever. So y'all don't realize how hard I worked and what I had to go through to get where I'm at. So a lot of people saying, well, listen, I've struggled too. I've lost jobs. I've been homeless. I did all that, but I never drugged a man and I never robbed him.
Yeah.
So where are y'all with this now that it's a female coming under fire, and a very popular one at that? It's Cardi B. She's coming under fire. Where y'all with this situation? I want to know. I'm curious. Shout out to Dee Dee on the check-in. And Sandy said because she really wasn't famous then. She still was on Love and Hip Hop when she posted that video. People still knew, and she had some mixtapes out. She just wasn't as big. Yeah. But people knew who she was. Shout out to Greg Booth on the check-in. I see you. And I played a video just in case y'all didn't hear what she actually said. Listen very closely to what she said and admitted to on social media. All right, we want to get through this because we talked about it last night, but a lot of our man cave people, they weren't on last night. So we're going to run this video again. Listen to what Cardi B said.
I paid over $50,000 in studio time because you got to pay good engineers, you got to go to a good studio, and you got to put in that bread. I did it with my money. So for a bitch to say that I don't motherfucking deserve it because I don't put in no fucking work, now that's when I feel like niggas is bugging. Because I did it myself. Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go strip. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drop niggas up and I rob them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking handed to me, my nigga. Nothing. So for a bitch to motherfucking say that I don't deserve shit, that's when I know that they fucking bugging. Because they do not fucking know the shit that I had to do so niggas could take me out. Because nobody wanted to help me. Nobody wanted to fucking help me, my nigga. Nobody. Yo, I paid over $50,000 in studio time.
Yo, she catching a lot of heat.
She should.
She admitted that on social media. So where do you go with that? What do we do with that? Right? Now that it's been brought back up and, you know, this video resurfaced from 3 years ago, what do we do with that? People getting charged on stuff from 10 years ago. Yeah. People getting charged on stuff from 20 and 30 years ago. Yeah. Where do we go with this? All right. And do we play fair ball or do we give Cardi B a pass? What is it? What do we do?
I like Cardi, but definitely I don't see a pass. I don't see a pass for anybody. And like I know people about to say about the Harvey Weinstein, I don't see a pass for them either. They shouldn't have a pass. The President of the United States shouldn't have a pass. Nobody should have a pass. If you're doing stuff like that, you don't get a pass. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how popular you are. I don't care how big of a celebrity you are. I don't care how much money you are. You know, that's the problem. Too many people getting passes. You got billionaires out here raping little boys and girls and getting passes because they're billionaires. You know what I'm saying? You got priests out here getting passes because they priests. You got, you know, it's like everybody's getting a pass. Like that's why we're so messed up, because we're willing to look past what a person's done because of who a person is. And if the person did do it, then they should pay for it. And if a person didn't do it, then we don't hold that against them for their life. But that's the way it just needs to be. Like, fair needs to be fair, and it's unfortunately there is no fairness in this country for any. Like, nothing works the way the systems are supposed to. It's like crazy. All these systems are put in place and put together that's supposed to bring like clarity and supposed to bring justice to things, but none of them work.
So
that's the crazy part.
So here's my thing, right? So, is she going to start losing endorsements? Is Pepsi going to pull contracts? Are companies going to not put out the movie now because she's going to be in an upcoming movie with Jennifer Lopez and what's her name, Kiki Palmer,
yeah,
and Usher, and it's called Hustler. It's about the life of strippers, the life of strippers. So, like, do you stop now like everybody else because they shut down Bill? They shut down. I mean, you can't really compare, R. Kelly as pedophile, but they shut down a lot of famous people, Kevin Spacey, and everybody except Weinstein. But they shut down a lot of famous people because of what they did. They took endorsements away. Bill got plaques and awards and doctrines taken away,
everything,
and all of this.
Everything.
Cardi just won a Grammy. I'm like, where do we go with this? Or are we going to just skate by it? Whatever. There's no, nobody's saying hashtag mute Cardi B or whatever like that. Or does she deserve that because of that? Because of what happened in her past, does she deserve a hashtag mute Cardi B and all of that? Should we come at her as hard as we came at the men?
Yes.
All right.
My thing is, if she kept her mouth shut and nobody knew anything about it, listen, and until that skeleton falls out the closet, that's when we deal with it.
So,
but to go on social media, of all places, and to make those statements, you're basically opening yourself up for scrutiny from the world and for the repercussions to come back at you because you put it on a public. One of the biggest, public platforms that there is. So how do you not expect?
There forever.
It's there forever. How do you not expect some type of back? Like somebody somewhere should have been in the air, like, yo, get out your feelings. Like, that's not what you do. Like, I don't know. I don't know what she expects or expected to happen. I mean, she had to know at some point in time that this was going to come back to haunt her.
All right. So she came back with the statement after the backlash happened, and she posted this up on her social media a couple days ago. All right. And now she took it down. She said, so I'm seeing on social media that a live I did 3 years ago has popped back up. A live where I talked about things I had to do in my posts, right or wrong, that I felt I needed to do to make a living. This is what I felt I needed to do to make a living. I never claimed to be perfect or come from a perfect world with a perfect past. I always speak my truth. I always own my shit. I'm a part of a hip-hop culture where you can talk about where you come from, where you can talk about the wrong things you had to do to get where you are. There are rappers that glorify murder, violence, drugs, and robbing. Crimes they feel they had to do to survive. I never glorified the things I brought up in that live. I never even put those things in my music because, hold on. She said, let me go to the next part. She said, I never even put those things in my music because I'm not proud of it and feel a responsibility not to glorify it. I made the choices that I did at the time because I had a very limited options. I was blessed to have been able to rise from that, but so many women have not. Whether or not they were poor choices at the time, I did what I had to do to survive. The men I spoke about in my live were men that I dated, that I was involved with, men that were conscious, willing, and aware. I have a post. I have a past that I can't change. We all do. Okay, she said she has a past that she can't change. We all do. All right, and I couldn't see that because It just kept changing.
Yeah, I just want to read, and we got comments like coming in like crazy, but I want to read a comment from Ingrid. She said, she shouldn't get a pass, but there's no real comparison on this situation and Bill. She was ignorant and misguided. She must have been high when she made this video. So Ingrid, I just want to ask though, why is there no comparison in the two? There actually is, and there isn't. And I'm going to explain to you why. Mm-hmm. The reason that I said that there is because there were drugs involved, so that's the reason there is. And the reason that I say that there isn't is because the people that Bill Cosby allegedly, was charged with rape from knew that they were taking drugs because they came to Bill for that. That was how they partied. The people that Cardi B were encountering didn't know they were being drugged. She was drugging them and then robbing them. Mm-hmm. So if anything, I think that this is a worse scenario than the other scenario, because there have been a couple of people who came forth, and one of them basically said that, yeah, he the last thing he remembered, they were back at the hotel, they were drinking, she was twerking on him, and then he wakes up the next morning, or whenever he wakes up, there's a used condom on the ground. $850 of his money's gone, his Louis belt, and his iPad Touch. So that's not as bad as what we said went on with Bill Cosby.
Right. All right. So let's read some comments. Dee Graham said those men are going to pop out of the woodwork now and sue that tale, just as the women had done when the first accusations came forward. Mm-hmm. And when so this is what I'm saying, and I get y'all. Okay, let justice work its course and all of that, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, all right, I've grown to like Cardi in a certain sense, musically, whatever, like I've grown to, I like Cardi, but when I heard this, I was like, wow, like everything you just don't put out there,
especially that
for the world to see,
illegal games,
especially illegal stuff. And I tell people this all the time: when you're posting guns, and I see females do this too. Yeah. When you're posting guns and a whole bunch of money with drugs on it, drugs around your money and all of that, like, what do you expect to happen? And don't think that's ever going away. Mm-hmm. Anything you put on social media that you put on this computer and on your phone, whatever, it never goes away. Yeah. Don't think it don't. Don't think the delete button changes anything you do. It does not. I'm in IT. I was in IT for years. It doesn't change a thing. It is still there. Anything you post is still there. So if you're really going to be concerned about how something can come back later and bite you in the ass, you may not want to put it out there on social media. And this is one of these cases that if they were playing the same rules as they play with men, her career would be over. Her career would be on the decline right now. It's not. They're giving us a little different treatment, and I get it. I never want to see anybody lose everything on account of a past mistake. People grow, people change, people mature, people evolve. Look at Mike Tyson. Admittedly beat up old women and robbed them. Admittedly. He did his jail time. He served his time. Custom Model came and saved the brother. Got him in the boxing heavily, whatever like that. He became champion, whatever. Then he got caught up in another mistake.
I gotta read this from Demetra because it's amazing the psyche of the female and how they rationalize this. Demetra said those dudes were going to try and hit and not pay, but they got played.
They got drugged also.
I mean, really? So if the situation was a female trying to play a dude because he flashed money, had money, or whatever, and she got drugged and taken advantage of, would it be that same thing that she got played? It'd be like, no, it'd be she got raped. So you know what I'm saying, we got to keep the same energy. We gotta have the same energy, or we have no energy at all. It can't be like, oh no, well if it's this, it got to be that. Oh, but if it's this, no, it can't be that. That's not right. That's not cool. We can't play that game. because you leave yourselves open for a lot of interpretation to go differently. To no, she really wanted it. Yeah, she said stop, but stop really meant go. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't make statements like that because it's not good for anybody. So these guys were drugged. These guys were robbed. She admits to it. It is totally wrong. It had nothing to do with getting played. Whether they took her back to the hotel thinking that they were going to have sex with her, and her telling them that that's what they were going to do. Now, if that would have just happened like that, that's two grown people exchanging whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that drugs were involved and someone taking something, it would be just as wrong as if she woke up in the morning and all her stripper money was gone. That would be wrong too. She got robbed. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep the same energy. We can't have the energy go one way. It can't be this is okay. This is good for you, but it ain't good for me. Like that don't work for me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know where I'm at with this because again, I do think we all have a past, some type of past.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally terrible, or some type of negative things in our past, whatever like that we're not doing now. We've done things in our past that we're not doing now. I think everybody can change, but for the fact that she admitted this publicly or whatever, and then people right now are getting brought up on charges on things they did in the past years and years ago. So mostly it's men.
Yeah. And Ingrid, I'm going to agree with you what you're saying, and I think that's the reason why none of these people probably came forward earlier anytime. She said, what charges are being filed? The prostitute robbed me. Everyone in the scenario is a criminal. And I guess if you actually look at the situation, she's absolutely right. Like it's all criminal things that were happening.
Well, let's look at it for what it is. All right, Cardi was a stripper.
Yeah.
All right. She was a stripper. So in the strip club, we've been in the strip clubs.
Bro. Yeah.
So we've been in the strip club, whatever. And this is our single life I'm talking about.
Yes.
When we see, girl, oh man, she's bad. Oh my God, I like the such and such that.
Yeah.
And one conversation led to another, and then you ended up in a hotel or back at her house, or she ended up back at your house, or whatever the case may be. So technically, that's not prostitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not prostitution right now. Nobody gets into these situations. No man picking up a woman gets into a situation expecting to be drugged.
Or robbed.
Exactly. Or robbed.
Yeah.
I thought I was coming to do what men and women do.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I wake up.
That we agreed upon.
I wake up with no clothes.
Yeah.
With a belt tied around my arms, my belt tied around my arms or whatever like that, and no money. So this is what's happening. That's that whole lifestyle. That's that whole, tricking.
Yeah, exactly.
Tricking lifestyle.
Yeah.
So like, again, men are coming forward now. There's like 2 men I think that came forward.
Yeah. So, and one of the guys, the one who she stole the $850 from, he actually has pictures of him and her in the club the night that it's supposedly happened. So, yeah.
Wow.
She probably should have stole his phone too.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know where his phone was, but I don't know, man. I just think it's a sad situation. I get it. You had to do what you had to do, and people, like I said, in that lifestyle, people got to have some kind of common sense. Like you just don't. Why incriminate yourself to try to prove a point? Like she pretty much incriminated herself just to try to prove a point to somebody who really shouldn't even matter to her. Or a group of people who shouldn't even matter to her. Because if these are your haters are supposed to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When somebody hates what you're doing that bad, that means you're doing something right. And you use that as motivation. You don't let that tear you down or make you feel lesser than. You use that to keep on pushing. You know what? I'm gonna make them hate me even more. You think you hate me now? Wait till you see me later. I'm gonna make you hate me to death. But instead, got in her feelings and self-incriminate, dry snitched on herself. And now there's backlash. And now you're upset. You go on some, so I don't know if everybody here is a fan of mine, some blah 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 blah. But you can't be upset about something that you did to yourself.
Right.
You put all that information out there. Nobody forced you to go on a live and tell things that you did in your past and how you had to make it, and you'd even putting out dollar amounts. You know, I had to pay $50,000. So you give it more discovery in yourself. Right. Okay, so we know she stole at least $50,000 from it. So that's larceny. You know, that's extortion. It's like come on.
All right.
Go get Rocco.
Okay. Caller from the 404. State your name. Where you calling from?
Hey, can y'all hear me? This
Yeah.
is Steve from Dunwoody.
What's up, D from Dunwoody? How are you, mama?
What's going on?
Y'all be quiet. Oh. Well, I was just calling to speak on the Cardi B thing. I kind of agree with Smooth T, but then again, I'm like I said, before I met Krispy Kreme donuts, I used to dance, and I watched nasty dudes come in here and try to go in the club, try to make propositions all the time. They used to try to trick the girls. They used to take the girls out back, hit them in the car, and then run off without paying. So, in my opinion, and I guess I'm speaking maybe from that salty ass. It never happened to me, but I watched it happen to friends. And I guess I'm thinking from the point of your nasty behind was coming in here for some illegitimate, unacquitted, whatever you was coming for, and you got. I mean, she never said she sexually assaulted them. I mean, they were probably going to get high anyway. So, I mean, she did them a favor and, relieved them of their money. So, you know that.
You know what? Usually I rock with you, D.
Boy, D.
I can't rock with you today.
I understand y'all are men. So, of course y'all can't rock with it because, I mean, it's like, okay, it's okay. But, I'm just saying.
Then we can make the same. We can make the same argument then, and with the whole Bill Cosby situation. All of those.
No, Bill Cosby was having sex with people. She had sex with these nasty dudes.
You can't.
What she just said. What she just saying. I'm saying if you go by what she just said, is what I'm saying.
Bill drugged and raped. So
okay. I got you.
When you say rape with women. That goes to that next level.
I got
you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
These guys were drugged and robbed, right? Mm-hmm. They were drugged and robbed. And whether they had sex together or whatever the case may be. But D, if you was at a male strip club, right? And then you was like oh yeah, I want you and everything. And then we went back to a hotel, whatever the case, and I drugged you
and robbed
you. Is that right?
I mean, I get what you're saying. I really do, and I get it. But my mom always told me to watch my pocketbook, so I ain't gonna put myself in no stupid situation like that, no how. But I get what you're saying, and I feel like maybe there should be some kind of restitution. She should have to make some kind of restitution or something like that before it get out of hand. And I mean, unfortunately, life don't come without consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life don't come without consequences, and I grew up in the hood where a lot of people had to do what they had to do, and I watched a lot of people around me do what they had to do. But then, like you said,
they never dry stitch on themselves.
The consequences.
Yeah.
And shut your mouth. Keep your mouth shut. Everything they meant for social media. That's these folks' problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Cardi need a publicist, number one. You can tell she ain't got no real publicist because she getting on YouTube. She been doing this stuff since Love and Hip Hop.
She Donald Trumping herself.
Talking crap. She talk too damn much. She a classic hood girl. I love her to death. I love her music, but she a classic hood girl. She get up there and try to stand and prove and justify the means, the ends that she got to meet the end. Or how's that saying going? I can't. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, shut the hell up, Cardi. Shut up, and hire a publicist. She need to go hire one of these white ladies out there in Hollywood. One of them, what's some famous folks? What's one of the famous things? They release your statements and stuff. She just needs to stop talking.
No, now she need to hire a lawyer.
I agree. Let's
That's what I think. Thank you, D from Dunwoody. We definitely appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Well, I'm just saying, I love the show, guys. And next time y'all decide to speak on the air, y'all need to tag somebody too. I was shocked last night.
We do a show every Wednesday night. We do a hip hop show live in the Cypher. We've been doing that for 10 years. 10 years
well,
strong.
Then I'm late then.
That's all right.
That's all
right.
I'm late.
You're a new fan of the Cypher.
It took me by, I thought it was Thursday. Y'all had my whole... You had me shook last night. That's all I'm saying. You had me shook.
Thought you lost a day.
Look, D, we love you. And stay out them strip clubs.
I love you guys too.
Feed them babies.
No, I got it.
Oh man, shot out.
Love you, mama. All right, going on, man. Going on.
Yes.
So, yo, this kind of bugged me out. So this female, she went through all this with the police, just to get to work on time.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Now this is crazy.
People are not out here for real.
People are bananas. Ohio woman leads police on a high-speed chase because she was late for work.
The
boss
was going to fire.
Yeah,
you late one more time.
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the video. All right. So an Ohio driver was seen fleeing cops Monday. Police say she told them. Police say she told them she was late for work. Imani Edwards was pulled over by Cleveland police for having tinted windows, but then she took off without warning, police say at one point. Video shows cops boxing her in and came out with guns drawn. All right, I'm just gonna run the video for y'all. Yo, enough is enough. Come on, man.
Knock it off.
Be late to work. If you late, you late.
But stop pulling people over for bogus crap.
But if you late, you late.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna run the clip. Here's the clip.
Watch her next move. She barrels her way through. Now she's racing to a residential area. They do everything they can think of to stop her, ramming her from behind, but she keeps on going. The chase finally comes to an end when she's forced to pull over. Nowhere to go but to surrender. That's when 23-year-old Imani Edwards told cops she was late for work.
You're so lucky you didn't get shot. Yeah, it's no big deal, right?
What did the driver say to your men?
She told the officers that she was running late for work that day.
Running late for work?
Yeah, she was.
Open the door! Watch her next move.
Ain't that much late for work in the world. In the world.
Wow. All I can say, I don't know what kind of job she had, but that boss must have threatened the hell out of her. If you 1 minute late, one more time, you getting fired. She was like, I need my job. But here we go once again. Like I said, I don't agree with the driver, but stop pulling people over for this bogus stuff. I've had that happen before too. Pulling over for tints. Like, knock it off. How you pull me over for tints and you got tinted windows in your car at the same time? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You got tinted windows. Why is it okay for you and it ain't okay for me?
I'm not getting shot.
Nah.
Shot to save my job. I'm sorry.
No.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If I'm late, I'm just late.
Yeah.
Sorry I was late. I got caught up in something or whatever like that. She almost lost her life.
Yeah, she could. I mean, if they just, because in this day and age,
she almost lost her life.
She was the right complexion to get shot for that, and ask questions later. You know, just why he even said it. You lucky you didn't get shot. Why he said that? Because there actually was no reason to shoot at her, but that's just the narrative of the day. We're gonna shoot you. We'll ask questions later. We'll find out you was late for work later on, but you won't never make it to work again.
Real quick, man. So, Orange Dude, the DOJ, Department of Justice, FBI to review outrageous Jussie Smollett case. Trump says. Here we go.
Deflection.
All right. President Trump announced Thursday that the FBI and Justice Department will review the outrageous decision to drop charges in the Jussie Smollett case. The president weighed in as controversy mounted in Chicago and across the country over the abrupt dismissal of the charges that the Empire actor faked the hate crime, amid widespread speculation over what happened behind the scenes that led to the deal with the Cook County prosecutors. All right, so our dude, your dude, Trump, he puts out this tweet. Again, this is what bothers me about dude. All right, so Trump puts out this tweet. He says, FBI and DOJ to review the outrageous Jussie Smollett case in Chicago. It is an embarrassment to our nation. And then Ryan Hill came right under him. Shout out to Ryan Hill. Ryan Hill came right under Trump and said, looks like you had a typo again. Fixed it for you. It should say FBI and DOJ to review the outrageous Jussie Smollett case in Chicago. I am an embarrassment to our nation.
There you go.
Yo, people, man, because this is the battles you choose.
Yeah.
Again, you say nothing about the
mass
hero
murders
at the Waffle House. You say nothing about these mass murders. You know what I'm saying? Come out and denounce them. You say nothing about the racial injustice, you know, with the Klan and all these
or the stuff that you rile up to make people do.
Yeah, but you say something about Jussie Smollett, and this is the issue. Why? Because you're mad because he talked about the MAGA hats.
Exactly. Well, that's why he won him. Yeah, you said it was MAGA people. It is outrageous. Yeah. My thing is, let's talk about you, Mr. Orange Man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about all the millions of dollars that you spend to go golfing, that you waste, you know, the millions of dollars that you take away from Special Olympics, the millions of dollars you give to your daughter for bogus shit. Like, let's talk about some real issues. Let's leave Jussie Smollett out of this.
Absolutely. If you just joined us, you know where you at, man. The Man Cave Today Show, BKS1 Radio. You can call in 646-233-1302. Man, listen. So much to talk about. Oh, so you heard about they gave this boy 2 days for pushing this girl into the water. Like, he pushed her into the water. They was on a diving thing, whatever. He pushed her in the water. So they sentenced them to 2 days. So you look at who we're talking about. All right. So teen who pushed friend off big ass bridge sentenced to 2 days in jail.
That's crazy.
I love it. Teen who pushed friend off big ass bridge sentenced to 2 days in jail. All right, so let me read you a little bit of the story before I show you the clip. I got a clip, actually. So a judge granted to Washington State mother's request to look up a young woman who admitted to a young woman who admitted to shoving her daughter. Oh, she shoved her daughter off of a 60-foot bridge for as many days in jail as her daughter spent in the hospital. Wow. So Taylor Smith was expected to walk out of court on Wednesday to begin a promised plea bargain of 60 days of electronic home confinement, 30 days of community work crew, and 30 days of community service. Instead, Janelle Holgerson, the mother of Jordan Holgerson, asked the judge to force Smith to spend as many days in jail as her daughter spent confined in a hospital bed while recovering from the incident. Wow. Here's the clip. And what do y'all think should have happened?
Well, she's saying no.
Ready? Oh, that's so fast.
Said to be a good friend, changed my life for the worse. I've come to the realization that kids just being kids goes a lot further than the statement itself. I'd like to sincerely apologize. To Jordan Holgerson, her family, and friends for the pain and humiliation I have caused by my mindless action that occurred last summer.
So the sentence is going to be 40 days, 30 of 8 of those days are going to be on work crew, and 2 are going to be in custody. You're going to start that now.
Well, she's saying no.
Ready? Oh, that's so fast.
Said to be a good friend, changed my life for the worse.
How did that headline get past the editor? It's not funny, but how did that headline get past the editor? Pushed off a big ass bridge. I'm gonna say, like, wow. I just think, you know, as we just was talking about, you got to realize for every action there's a reaction. There's repercussions for things that you do in life, and I think she got off kind of easily because, you know, the young lady could have really got hurt depending on how she fell down, onto the water. People don't realize how hard water is when you hit it from high up. Like if you're high enough, you'll die. It'll break your bones, snap your neck, break legs. So that could, what was supposed to be a little prank, could have turned out to be a lot worse. So I feel like she's getting off easy, especially just, doing 2 days in jail, and then you get to sit home and think about it for the rest of the time. So, that's my take on it. I guarantee you she won't do anything like that again. But definitely she could have killed that girl. Why you didn't jump?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
And especially the shock value.
Yeah, exactly. Because of the fact that she wasn't expecting it.
I think they were going to jump anyway.
But she said no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She didn't want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So again, Pete, tell me about the incident in Miami when they just all started wilding out.
Oh wow. Yeah. So basically, I think it might have been spring break weekend down there, and they were just not sure what it was over, but I seen the post of someone just filming this big melee fight, and it happens just to be all females. They're in bathing suits. They're in the middle of the street, stopping up traffic, and and like we see all too often now, instead of anyone trying to break it up or stop it, people sitting there just recording, and it just looks crazy. It makes us look bad as a people. It perpetuates the stereotypes, how people want to feel about us and talk about us, or the animals, and it just perpetuated all of that. And that's my problem that I have with us sometimes, is that we don't know how to save and help ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We rather do it for the gram, or do it for TMZ, or do it for World Star, than to stop and make ourselves look better. So I mean,
yeah. So I'm gonna run this clip, man, and it's funny because we were just talking about Black Bike Week.
Yes, down in Myrtle. Yeah,
they're trying to stop that,
but they've been trying to stop Black Bike Week for forever. Because and it's actually not that bad. I mean, of course, stuff is going to happen when you get hundreds of thousands of people come together, drinking, women involved, some drugs I'm sure involved. Stuff happens, but when it's Harley Week the week before, they don't seem to have no issues, and they go down there and tear shit up.
I'm gonna keep it 300 though. Like when I seen the clip that I'm about to show y'all of what happened in Miami, I was just embarrassed, man.
It is embarrassing.
I was embarrassed. It's like we gotta do better. And then we get mad
when somebody says
and if they do want to shut down things. Yeah. If they want to shut down things that we're used to doing to have fun and just enjoy ourselves, now we want to be like, oh man, they do this and they do that. Why they treat us like this and why they say this? Here's the reason. Check out the clip.
Lord. Let me move. Lord.
I'm just saying, we better than that, man.
Yeah, that's a bunch of. That's not even dudes. That's a bunch of women.
Yeah, but I'm just
that makes it work. Man, and me personally, as a man, like I'm never gonna sit there and let no women fight. Men, yeah, I'll let two men duke it out, do what they gotta do. But that to me is like women ain't supposed to be fighting. Women are supposed to be soft. Women are supposed to be feminine. Y'all not supposed to be out in the middle of the street duking it out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not cool to me. And any man that, like the one dude just standing there with a shirt, a little skinny dude standing there, watch the whole thing. Like he ain't no kind of man. Cause no kind of man is not gonna sit there and allow that and let that happen. That's our problem. We don't protect our queens. We don't protect our children. We don't.
It's crazy. Let's read some comments. DT said, if you have to act like that, then I don't want you. Yeah, and then Phyllis said, wow, They are getting it in. Yeah, true indeed. Sandy B said ridiculous. That's why I don't like Miami. Too many young people.
Depends when you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
Laverne, what's good? And Dee Dee Graham said they don't care what others think, P. That's the first thing they'll say. Yeah.
But you're right.
And then Juanita said, just tacky and embarrassing. Yeah. And it's like, I'm tired of seeing stuff like that, man.
See, and they
You
say
know-
that about the wrong time. Not to cut you off, Storm, what Dee Dee said. See, that's the problem. At the wrong time is when people will say, I don't care what people say. Like a situation like that is where you should care what somebody says. With the thing, with Cardi, with somebody saying to her, you don't deserve it. That's when you don't. That's when you supposed to say, I don't care what these people say. These people ain't making my career. They don't know what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. We say these things at the wrong time. At the wrong time, we had that mentality, and at the wrong time, we had the mentality to care. So that's what we need to decipher and understand when you should care what somebody thinks it says, and when you shouldn't. A situation like that, you in the middle of the street fighting like you crazy, you should care what somebody thinks and says about you because it makes you look crazy. Somebody talking about your success and don't think that you deserve it, that's when you shouldn't care because guess what? You don't know what I did to get to where I'm at, and you probably couldn't walk in my shoes.
Yeah. Just it's crazy. It's crazy. Mimi said, I saw this Ratchet on city.com, ratchetcity.com. It's a bunch of young women and they are all black. It's upsetting because it just feeds into the angry black women stereotypes.
Exactly.
Yeah, true indeed.
Yeah.
Dee Dee said, I'm scared for that generation. It's ridiculous. Yeah. And the crazy thing about it, a business person and event promoter like myself,
exactly,
right, that's going to try to get a venue, I have a harder time
is because of stuff
things like
that.
this.
Yep,
right?
we
So
got to
when
get
when
higher
see
insurance.
Me, when they see me walk in, right? When they see me walk in, and I'm like, that it's like, oh well, okay, so your policy is going to be a $2 million insurance policy.
Exactly.
You're going to have this. You're going to have that, and all this red tape,
security all over the place, and this, that.
It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
and it's because of stuff like this, and people wonder why. Like basically, most of our events are grown and sexy. Right. If you notice, even I love hip hop and old school hip hop and all that, but I only rock with grown and sexy events.
Yeah.
And it's funny because some young kids actually came to me and they was like, Norm, can we use your equipment? Can we use your equipment? We want to throw a party, and can you help us promote it? And can you get us the permits and all of this? And I thought about it because I wanted to help the young brother, but then I was like,
nah, I can't put out damn on that.
I can't do it.
Nah.
Because I seen the last thing this person did, right? And I'm like, nah, I can't put my name on that. I can't. People come to our functions, they have a good time.
They have a good time.
They come out
and go home safe.
They go home safe. It's grown and sexy.
They know they know they're gonna come out and have a good time, and they're gonna go home safe.
We playing classics in '90s, maybe a little sprinkle of the rap trap music, maybe a sprinkle like ping, ping,
like
real
that.
quick. But the rest is just feel good music, grown sexy time. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a 21-year-old or a 22-year-old that don't like grown sexy music or classic music,
You're not
90s
coming.
music, then you're not coming.
Yep.
Or you're gonna complain about it when you do come,
And then you're gonna
like,
leave.
Oh man, I want to hear some more Future. I want to hear some more Little Yachty. Okay, well, that spot down the street, they're doing Little Yachty and Future all night long. But it's sad. But I want to help, but I can't, and I feel bad.
Not me.
I feel bad. All young kids ain't. It's not drama and problems. But
with them it comes.
I know with them and with their events, it comes to drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's read some comments. Yolanda Mack. Hey, Yolanda Mack said, that's true. I need to talk to you, Yolanda. It's, man, lot's been going on. I got to holler at you, Yolanda. Mimi said, this is just another reason why these new police officers are scared and quick to pull a gun out and shoot than want to fight. Laverne Long said, that's why people judge us. DT said, enemies will always make you feel better about yourself because you doing you. Dee Dee Graham said, yep, we have to do better. Teachable moments. These young folks need to see this video and discuss this mess. Yeah, true indeed. True indeed.
But they'll probably flip it. Yeah, we was getting it in. That like it's a cool thing. Like they're gonna get points for. Yeah, we was getting in. I was doing this. Like, no, that's nothing about that situation is cool. Not one iota, itty bitty bit of that thing is cool. And that's how they're spinning.
No doubt. We want to get to our topic either tonight on the Storm Morning Show or in the morning on the Man Cave Morning Show. But real quick, man, before we roll out, because you got to rock, it's 3:30. But here's an example of today's media, man, how they like trying to stay up on things and keep current with our slang and just kind of taking the hip-hop culture to, discuss the news or give a different spin on the news, whatever like that. I just got to show y'all this clip, man. And tell me what y'all think about this. Check it out.
TPS students, it is testing week and it's time to slay all day.
Yeet. Stay woke, be on fleek, and get that Gucci breakfast.
Goals. Say bye, Felicia, to that testing stress. Weather's going to be turned, right, Chris?
Yes. Toledo weather going to be V-lit during testing week. A hundo P chance of success. You've got this, kids. Steve, how about that traffic? Are we looking better than
Morning, TPS students. It is testing week and it's time to slay all day.
Yeet. Stay woke, be on fleek, and get that Gucci breakfast.
Goals. Say bye, Felicia, to that testing stress. Weather's going to be turned, right, Chris?
Yes. Toledo weather going to be V-lit during testing week. A hundo P chance of success. You've got this, kids. Steve, how about that traffic? Are we looking better than
Morning, TPS students. It is testing week and it's
Yo, I'm done.
Lord help us.
On that note.
I just got to answer Polly real quick. What's up, Quad Polly Lady? Never ever that. I'm a steel cowboy, a.k.a. a biker. Never that kind of cowboy. Big blue for life, baby.
Shout out to Polly. Polly Lady, what's good? What's good? How's everything? D-Mac on the check-in said clowns. Yeah, he said Spoon Pete and crossed over. Yeah.
No, sorry, Bob.
Dee Dee Grant said, you're right, Pete, but that's when parents need to step in. Step in discussion. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Phyllis Woodbury said, are you serious? Yeah. Sheesh. They thought they were serious. The pilot said they're trying to speak the language. Bless their hearts. Listen. Maria said, shaking my hand. Bye, Felicia. Corny as heck. Exactly. Yeah, they tried it. They tried it. No doubt. Listen, man, listen. Y'all know what's going down Friday night. Make sure y'all come out and check us out at TGI Fridays in Piscataway, 1315 Centennial Avenue is going down. Y'all know what it is. It's the Friday Night Live, the happy hour mix with your boys rocking on the set, man. DJ Smooth P, your boy DJ Storm Norn the General, and DJ Bookeen.
Yes,
we're rocking out tomorrow from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. So make sure y'all get there early, man. 9:30ish, 9:45. Get your seat at the bar or in the dining area. Last week it was packed.
Yeah, man, we had a great time.
It was lit.
Yeah,
as they say. It was. Yeah.
What they said.
Yeah, what they said. But y'all, make sure y'all come out, man. Have a good time. It's powered by WBKS1.com. It's going down. They got them drink specials popping. Look, them drinks is off the hook. Nice prices, too. Half price appetizers is going down, man. From happy hour, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And for us.
Yes.
For us, management actually made the happy hour start 1 hour earlier. It's 9 o'clock now.
That's what's up.
It's 9 to 1
a.m. There you go.
But yes, we're rocking from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. TGI Fridays Piscataway. Come on out and have a good time. And don't forget, today's show is sponsored by Four Brothers Restaurant. Make sure y'all go check them out. Four Brothers Restaurant, Southern Comfort Food, Four Brothers Breakfast. It's located at 41 Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. All right, so give them a call at 908-834-8889. All right, and we'll be back tonight on the Storm Morning Show, but we'll definitely be back for the Man Cave Morning Show tomorrow. And we're going to rock out with this topic. We got some things to talk about, ladies. You may want to tune in for this and everything. So check us out tomorrow morning. And again, you know how we rock, man. It's never, ever about us.
Nope. It's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
But also, we love you guys.
We really love y'all. And it's not a damn thing y'all could do about it.
Nope.
Nothing.
We out of here.
Peace and blessings,
Peace.
man. Listen. And I just want to know how y'all feeling and that y'all are I can't even do that. What the hell? Sheesh. Cardi, you starting a lot of stuff, man.
Oh, man.
All right, we out, man.
I love it.
Peace and blessings, man.
Peace.